Hi everybody, Logan Day here, one of your familiar faces here at the Ohio River Scenic Railway. I wanted to make this brief video to talk to you about the rest of our calendar for this year. So you may have noticed that if you go to our online ticketing site, there's only availabilities through basically next week. And that's purely because we've been waiting on our host railroad to confirm whether or not we'd be able to run the longer portions of our line that would get us all the way up to Lincoln City. So you may or may not know they have a track construction project going on, and that inhibits us from being able to run on those portions of the line until they're complete. It was our hope as far back as August to be able to run those longer portions of the line, and we know you've been looking forward to that as much as we have. But we were informed just this week that unfortunately, even at the end of September here, we're not going to be able to run those longer portions. So we've made the executive decision on our end to continue the rest of our calendar year with all events being planned between Tell City and Troy. So what you can expect is that we're going to have more themed events in October, November, and December. So we're going to have fall foliage rides, some pumpkin patch express rides where you can go to the pumpkin patch, pick up your pumpkin, decorate it on the train, some Halloween and zombie rides, and then November and December will be our Candy Cane Express. So we hope that you'll join us for those. We do believe that we'll be able to go a little bit further than where we've traditionally been stopping, a little bit further north of Troy there, all the way up to the Anderson River Bridge. Again, that's contingent upon a track project being completed. But for this year, so that we can get the rest of our calendars published, that's what we're going to stick with so that we can count on our ability to run on that portion of the line. We know this probably upsets some of you just as it does for us. We really have been looking forward to try to get out there and run that portion, but it's just not going to be possible this year. As you can imagine, COVID has not only affected us, but the schedule of the track construction company and the Hoosier Southern Railroad. We've been very fortunate and blessed to be able to work with them to provide this service. And in order that we can provide you some dependability for the rest of the schedule this year, we're going to plan on the route being roughly the same. Again, going maybe as far as the Anderson River Bridge. That's going to be dependent on the host railroad, but we won't have to change anything in our calendar for that. We'll be able to manage our same ride lengths and distances and times, even with that extra portion of the line. So we hope that you will join us. As I said, we're going to have all these different themed rides. We'll have the fall foliage rides to see the beautiful changing of the leaves. We're going to have the Pumpkin Patch Express where you can bring your children, grandchildren, whomever, go to the pumpkin patch, which will likely be in Troy, pick out a pumpkin. There will be a few things to do, maybe some hot cider, kettle corn, then get back on the train and decorate your pumpkin. We'll have zombie rides and Halloween rides, some scary rides. And then in November and December, the Candy Cane Express, where anyone that joins us can get a visit from Santa Claus. We'll have milk and cookies on board, some stories, some singing. It'll be a wonderful time. And we hope to have a few pop-up events in there as well. So you will see the rest of our schedule published very shortly. For the first week, it will be available only for season pass holders to reserve their seats, and then it will be open to the general public. So you should expect to see that all the general public can then go in and start purchasing tickets for the rest of our rides that are scheduled for the balance of this year. We appreciate your patience and understanding. We've been very fortunate and blessed to be able to start and operate this in such challenging times for us and everybody, and we want to keep this service going. You'll see that we're going to be offering other things like engineer for an hour rides if you want to pay to come and operate a locomotive. We're going to work with our host railroad and work and provide that program. Some charter rides if you want to charter a whole car out. Just all types of different things and tours that we're going to introduce, as well as our virtual train rides. If you want to join us from home, instead of coming and risking being out in public, or maybe you just don't want to wear a mask, we'll have those available as well. So we do hope that you'll continue to support us. It's been wonderful serving all of you so far, and we look forward to continuing to be able to do that for the rest of this year and running a well-developed programming schedule for all of 2021 and beyond. So thank you so much for being supporters and fans of what we're doing here at the Ohio River Scenic Railway, and we look forward to seeing all of you either this year or the next time you get to come out. We want to see you on the train or see you joining us virtually and just having a good time and experiencing what we have to offer. So thank you so much, and we will talk to you all soon.